I met back up with the pack here. You know, this is scouting, blazing trail, just covering new ground, new territory. Back out on the sled. This was not supposed to be this kind of video. Sorry, excuse the disgusting hands that change oil in the truck. This was not supposed to be this kind of video, wolf hunting. I'm just out and about, kind of on that same trail. I don't even have my rifle with me. It's 6 degrees right now. Anyways, I just came past on this same trail and I located where I'm going to put the bait. So I'm going to show you guys right now what that looks like and why. And then I'm going to continue on, find a nice little spot to sit down and have a conversation with you guys about the future of this channel and how I've gotten a couple comments about the name, North Canada Fishing, which I love. I love the branding of it. I created it back in, oh my goodness, like 2016. I have a graphic design and advertising background. That's what I went to school for. So it's been good named like that, but it's going to change. So yeah, I'm going to continue on, show you this first, why this is a beauty spot to set the bait. And then I'll go and I'll take a seat, set the phone up, and yeah, we'll have a little conversation. So anyways, I gotta show you this. Good day. It's currently about +6. I am at my old trail that I blazed through. Now, I didn't make this trail. Maybe old Trapper's Trail or something. But I rejuvenated it, if you want to call it that. But I was cruising through, and this is something I missed before. I don't know if that's an old trail. That's where I came from. And as I pass by, let's just take a walk here, because again, there's wolves, and this is a perfect shooting lane. It's thick. I mean, I could set up right behind me here. I could put the bait in. And I could even cut a little trail. We're losing snow like crazy. Like I said, +6. It's February. Oh goodness. February 6th today, I think. This is perfect. This is perfect. And it's up a little bit of an elevation too, so I'm just going up a little bit. But I could just come in here and oh yeah, this is beauty. Let me just show you guys around. I know it's just bush, but this makes me pumped up. Like, this is all just thin, so I don't know if this was just a walking trail. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Wow, okay, I can see my trail there. And I just came out on another trail. Let's see if there's any. There's coyote tracks. I don't see any wolf tracks on this trail. And they're pretty dampened down. Anyways, there's another lane there. Okay, this is cool, because I can cut a shooting lane all the way through. I got a ton of backstop here, not that it really matters. Shooting into the bush in the middle of nowhere. But that way I can loop. I'm gonna have to follow this trail. I'm gonna mark it on my map. I want to say the trail, I want to say I come around and I join up with it right here. I want to say this is the exact same trail where I'll toss the clip in. of me being like, oh, I don't know where this goes. And then I think that's where I am right now. So I don't know where that goes. So let's go down there. But I'll cut a shooting lane. I can come put a blind down there, come around with my bait. Oh, this is perfect. Come around with my bait, drop off my gear at the blind, whatever I have, rifle and all that stuff. Come back, loop back around, come through here, go past here, and then drop the sled off, and then I can just walk back to the blind. Okay, that's... Well, this is what happens when you get out, eh? Get out and about to explore. Anyways, this is pretty cool. It just caught my eye, how open this was. And I might even just leave it the way it is, like kind of open. But I might cut, I don't know, it's a little bit thick in here. I can thin it out. But yeah. Okay. This isn't even the purpose of this video. I actually was going to just set the camera up and, oh, there's some deer tracks. That's interesting. I was going to set the camera up and just chat with you guys about kind of the future of the channel. And just me rebranding the channel. So let me go find a nice spot to set this up, and we'll have a conversation. Stay tuned. Our wolf tracks, and I'm following them. There wasn't any on that other trail that I just walked through the bush to, and yeah, my prediction was right. That just loops right around, but it looks like the wolves kind of took this route. They didn't loop back to push moose or deer or anything like that, but I'm going to continue on here. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Maybe I'll bump the volume a little bit, but right behind the camera, this is where the trail V's. That's where I'm going to set the bait. There's that small little cut. I don't know if it was a walking trail to connect these two, or I don't know what it was. Put a blind on this side, bait it in the middle, or bait it on this side, so I don't have to drag the bait into the bush, and then I have a clear shooting lane. But this is good because I don't have any bait here. This is my second time back here. The first time was that video I have, I think it's called Blazing Trail, something. But it's so nice to see these. I mean, coyote tracks, that's cool. I mean, I'd take one of those, but then that counts as my wolf tag. So I'm going to be aiming for these wolves, but this is a totally different pack from Franklin's, totally different pack than what I hunted on Parker Creek. Totally different area altogether. So now I want to talk why that's a good sign, because there's no bait here. So naturally, this is a path for them. This is their circuit. So that's good. I hope they're chasing after those coyotes and taking them out. But anyways, let's chat future and rebranding. Yeah, there's been a couple comments being like, you need to find a new name, right? Like the name of North Canada fishing is quite, I guess you could call like constricting. It is a fishing channel, or it was. I love fishing, but now I've gotten into the realm of a lot more hunting. And as much as I enjoy fishing, and I find I do have a little bit more success at fishing than hunting, it's like I've not, by no means have I mastered the patterns of fishing, but I've gotten to a point where it's like, okay, yeah, like I've done quite well, and now it's time to move on to something else. So I think what I'm going to do is, by the time you guys see this video, all the new rebranding is going to be on my channel. And I was having dinner with Franklin and his wife, a little whiskey jack, Hey, buddy. He's just looking at me. I was having dinner with Franklin and his wife last week, and I was telling him about these comments and just saying, you need a new you need to think about a new channel name potentially. And typically it's like to each their own. Like I get lots of negative comments. It is what it is. Like to each their own. That's all I got to say, right? Go do you, I'll do me. It is what it is. But we got talking, and again, yeah, North Canada Fishing is a constricting name. So Franklin, ever since I met him, he's always said master the patterns of nature, or master the patterns of Mother Nature. And I don't know if maybe he got that from somewhere or made it up or whatever. It's a kind of generic term in a sense, but I love it. I've always loved it. I fell in love with that term the moment he said it. Just a beautiful pink sky behind me. I'm just like squirrel, distracted. So we got thinking. We started to do a brainstorm. We were watching some hunting shows on YouTube. Mountain Man, he was hunting. I think his name was Billy Malls. He was hunting a big moose with two guys, and they ended up calling in like a pack of 13 wolves, and they just came running. So anyways, it was a great night just to kind of spend some time with Franklin and his wife, and we came up with the name PatterningNature. And the reason we picked that is because it's a broad name. We can cover everything from hunting, fishing, boating, outdoors in general, mushroom picking, blueberry picking, like just whatever, tips, tricks, horror frost, sunsets, whatever, deer, downtown Kenora, with huge friggin' 8 or 10 point antlers. And all of that is just, pure enjoyment. I enjoy it, and I'm still learning. I have a lot to learn. I'm still young. But I think we can all continue to learn, right? And if you're not learning, are you really living? So that's the new name, PatterningNature. I changed it last week to @PatterningNature. So I've been working on some rebranding. Like I said, I have a background in graphic design and advertising. That's what I went to school for, and that's what I've been working on for the last couple weeks. New logo, new brand, what it looks like, the typography, the colors, the photography, stuff like that. So I think I've kind of got it finalized. And again, like I said, by the time you are watching this and I'm saying these words, that'll be in the new channel. That'll be the new branding. But nothing else is going to change. I'm still going to do fishing, still going to do hunting, especially wolf hunting. You'll probably see a deer hunt or two. My significant other and I, Renee, she and I just purchased over 50 acres of land. So may or may not have wolves when I went to go see the property. We go and walk, and there's a little bit of a snowmobile trail the property owner made. And so we're walking, me and the real estate guy, and he's like, "Oh, watch out for the dog poo." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's not dog poo. That's wolf scat." It's just like huge, with a bunch of moose or deer or something in it. I think it was moose because it was really coarse. But yeah, so that's going to be something. And I might bait this spot. Like, we're in February, I might bait this spot, see what's going on, see what's moving, see set a trail cam up and see how big the wolves are. And then I might say screw it and go hunt my actual property, because what's more fulfilling than hunting a property that you just recently bought, and they're trying to kind of develop into like a hunting area. Specifically, like in the area we have up and coming, like moose are coming back. Not that I can get a tag in this area, but or it seems like I can't get a tag at all in general. But I'm going to go for archery in zone 3, which is Red Lake. But deer, moose are coming back. We have wolves on the property, coyotes on the property. I'm sure we have everything else, all other critters for the most part. So that's exciting and new. And that's going to be a lot of the future channel. I want to start building blinds. I want to start building deer blinds, putting up tree stands. I want to do, like this is the trail I was talking about making the treehouse blind. I might scrap that instead of putting all my 2x6 and wood into this area. As much as I love building community blinds that people, like other people can use on Crown land, why not build it on your own property? So I think that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, long story short, North Canada fishing is no more. And the channel is now named PatterningNature. And I think this is pretty cool because, you know, there was a comment and it's just like, oh, I've trapped for 50 years of my life and I didn't have to video it. All you're doing is trying to make money. I don't ask anything from you guys. Is my channel monetized? Yeah, of course it is. If you had a YouTube channel and you were over 1,000 subscribers and whatever the other qualifications are, would you not monetize it too? I've had companies reach out and say, hey, like we're going to send you fishing gear, but you have to do a review on it. And it's like, no, I don't care who you are. I'm not going to do it. If it's a brand I already purchase, don't get me wrong, I'll probably think twice about that. Like if Ruger American ever contacted me and said, hey, you use our 5.56 223 rifle, you know, hey, what if we sent you a rifle? Would you try it out and give a review? 100% I would. So anyways, there's a time and place for that, right? So anyways, I asked nothing from you guys, and the reason I want to call this kind of like a brand is because maybe it's not always going to be me behind the camera or in front of the camera, right? Sometimes it's Franklin. Maybe it'll, I mean, I know for a fact I want to capture, there's always a plane. Every one of my videos, there's always a plane. Anyways, Renee, my better half, she's just getting into hunting. She's got her PAL and her hunting license and everything. So she's going to be doing some deer hunting with me, probably wolf and coyote hunting. And yeah, I want to capture her kind of learning and going through those motions, because I know there are a lot of amazing female hunters out there, like probably way better shot than I am, way better experience in hunting. I know that for a fact. But I think it's always cool because the market is, like the fishing and hunting market is so saturated with males, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you have these up and coming female stars in hunting and fishing, and I think it's amazing. Yeah, so I want to do that. So it's not always going to be me in front of the camera. I want to capture other people doing things, right? I want to capture my buddy Brandon, like when I go to Manitoulin and hunt deer with him in November. I want to capture him. Like he has a horseshoe up his you know what, because oftentimes, like 2 years ago I filled my tag. This year I didn't fill my tag, but you know, we hunt so close together with one another and his brother and his dad. I think he took 3 out of the 5 tags, or maybe 4 out of the 5. So pretty much, you know, he shoot it, text me being like, hey, just got a buck or a doe, you know, come toss your tag on it, away you go. So very thankful for him, very thankful for his wife and whole family. I love those guys. But I want to capture them and those memories. That's why I started this channel, is to capture memories and hopefully teach people some things that I never knew, because like I said, I'm still learning. So that's pretty well it. It's now getting dark and now it's cooling down. Sunset is now gone. It's now just gray, overcast skies, but I'm going to continue back. And yeah, so that's the new update. That's going to be the future moving forward. Nothing's going to change, really, for the most part. Well, my email is going to change. The email is going to change. It's not going to be North Canada Fishing at protonmail.com. Although I will continue to monitor that probably for the next year or two, just in case people see comments of me commenting whatnot of that email. So whatever that new email is, most likely it'll be PatterningNature at proton.com, I think it is. But I will put all that new email information in my about section as well as in the description below. And yeah, we'll go from there. I've had lots of people reach out about Franklin's and hunting. And yeah, like keep emailing me. I'll get you in touch with his booking agent, Dusty. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Exciting things are coming. Not only in the fishing and hunting realm, but just everything. I got lots planned for the next 30, 40, 50 years. Anyways, hopefully you guys are all doing well. And yeah, I'm gonna head back, have some dinner. I'm gonna have steak tacos, and we'll go from there. So hopefully you guys enjoy the new branding. Comment below if you like it or not. And yeah, you might even see some like merchandise. I'm not gonna be selling the merchandise per se, but I might wear it. Like I got my good buddy Rich from Red Lake. He does woodland caribou trips. But Chikuni Outdoor Supply, that's where I got all my firearms and ammunition from. But yeah, sweaters like this I'll probably wear out and about. I know Renee wants a hat or a toque or something like this. Like COS stands for Chikuni Outdoor Supply, so I might do some hats, some orange hats and stuff like that with my brand. But yeah, I mean, if you guys wanted them, by all means, 100%, I'd hook you up. But yeah, for now, like I said, I'm not asking anything from you guys. If you like the channel, if you like the content, watch it. If you don't, you know, there's lots of people out there to watch. Jay Siemens, Clayton Schick, tons of, you know, Tim Wells, Babe Winkleman, tons of hunting shows out there. Actually, funny enough, I have an exciting piece, and I totally forgot to mention this, I'm sorry. Come spring, Franklin and I are hopefully going to be doing a doc series. So it'll be him and I on his dock. We'll have a nice little fire going. We'll have a cup of tea. And we're just going to showcase and talk about his life. Not the nitty-gritty details, of course, but his hunting and fishing life and his stories and some things that his father taught him. And yeah, so that's what we have lined up. I've mentioned it a little bit to some people, but now I'm just rambling. So look forward to that. I always love chatting with Franklin, and I always learn so much from him. I feel like he's just like an infinity gauntlet of information. Yeah, so stay well, everyone, and thanks for watching. Thanks for all the positive support. I know there's a little bit of negativity out there, but again, like, to each their own, you know. Thank you a lot. Cheers.